Collective, Ki-esha here. Thank you for joining me on my channel, The Butterfly Effect Tarot. Huge shout out to my day ones, my foundation subscribers, all of my new subscribers. Thank you. You are appreciated. And if you're checking me out for the first time, if this reading resonates with you or I as a reader resonate with you, I encourage you to please share, like, and of course, don't be shy. Subscribe. Okay, Collective, you know the drill already. Take what resonates, discard the rest. Don't try to force it to fit. It will confuse you. Feel free to click the notification button to be notified when my videos go up. I'm sure at some point in time there will be a reading for you. Also, if you are interested in a personal reading, you can check out my booking link in the description box. Feel free to come in, check out the Woke community on the Patreon platform. I'm also really happy to announce the Abundance Activation Bundle that is the pre-order is released today, or was released today. I'm very excited about that. So another great reader, Your Harmonic Wave, and I have joined forces, and we created a workshop for everyday spiritual practices. Okay, so these are rituals and incantations and just things that you do, spiritual routines that you can do to heal yourself, bring in abundance, attract money, protect yourself, protect your home, and a whole bunch more other things. Okay, just to name a few, especially with the new moon in Cancer we got, it's really good, a really good time right now to do a ritual, right? A releasing ritual, a renewing ritual. It's Mercury retrograde, you guys. Just bear with me, please. But a ritual of renewal and release, letting go. A really good time to do that. It's a really good time for money, to make money, to attract money. It's a really good time for healing as well, doing shadow work, okay? So if you are interested, the link is in the description box. I will be posting it on my social media platforms shortly. I'm going to do that after these readings here. And speaking of these readings, you can find me on a few other platforms where I do readings. TikTok, I am there at The Butterfly Effect Tarot. I'm also on Bigo as Divine 1010. You can follow me on Instagram at Light Group Life. And I have another YouTube channel that I'm slowly but surely building up. It's called Diary of a Spiritual CEO. There I do readings on new love, money, spiritual entrepreneurship, heart-based, heart-centered business owners. Is geared more towards that, you know, just help light workers and empaths and high vibrational beings step into 5D reality and step into creating abundance instead of chasing it, right? Those days are over now. Okay, let's get with the program here. Let's get with the times. So feel free to come on over and check it out. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you that's for your highest good. Thank you, Spirit. I am a clear, open, and receptive channel for the highest vibrational messages. You got flow. Okay. What's going on here? You got body balance in reverse. And you got create your reality. Okay, I can't make this up. So let's start creating 5D. Okay, it's new Earth time now. It's time to start thinking and moving and integrating into 5D. Okay, that's Christ consciousness, unity consciousness, love, abundance, embracing and embodying your divine inheritance. And that is, it's okay to not be in struggle, right? It's okay to step out of the reality of struggle. Don't let that be your reality anymore. It's okay to live good. It's okay to get out of survival mode. Spirit, please clarify flow in reverse. I clear the energies of the previous reading from this deck. What's flow in reverse? Oh, wow. Okay. What's body balance in reverse? Someone is sick, or they're not taking care of their body. What's create your reality? Oh, wow. Okay, okay, okay. Spirit, please clarify the Chariot in reverse. Clear the energies of the previous reading from this deck. What's the Chariot in reverse? What's Nine of Swords? What's Three of Swords in reverse? Spirit, please clarify the Chariot and time to rise in reverse. So something has disrupted some kind of flow here. I feel like this is your energy, collective. Is this your energy? Spirit, please clarify Chariot and time to rise in reverse. Clear the energies of the previous reading from this deck. Oh, I don't think this is not your energy. So, collective, it looks like something was said here that can't be taken back. Something was said or done, and someone knows they can't take it back. It's like they can't rise above something anymore. It has... It's like someone could have said something that rubbed you the wrong way or did the wrong thing, and it's just like you just kind of change your mind off of them or how you feel about them. This is like when someone just completely turns you off. Something disrupted. It's like things were going good, and then someone said something or did something that was just no. Collective, you just pumped the brakes. Yeah, you did. And someone knows this. They know that they said something that was out of pocket or did something. I don't know, someone could have crossed a boundary with you. Yeah, and you made it very clear why you have them. Yeah, and they know that. Someone knows that because of something that they said or something that they did, they no longer have access to you. And they can't seem to get over that. They feel like maybe there's no coming back from it. And someone is losing sleep. Yeah, they're losing sleep about this. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone who you told something to, or you were, it's like you thought they were your confidant, or you shared something in confidence with them, and they went and told other people, and it came back around to you. And it's like, no. Collective, you said, no. We're not friends, or we're not going to be together anymore. What's Nine of Swords? An advice from a cat? Like someone didn't use their discretion here. It's like they overshared. Or someone said something to you that they shouldn't have said to you. Yeah. Your guide said they said something stupid to you. And it just made you step back and be like, huh? What am I'm not talking to you anymore. Yeah, like something just instantly turned you off. Some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be though. But there's a lot of fire here. There's Cancer here. There's air here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. So I feel like someone is... Hold on, let me see something first. What's Three of Swords in reverse? And what do you seek? Yeah, I've told you. Okay, so your energy is you are divine feminine. Some of you could be a mother, right? Or you're a parent. You could be a single parent. And your energy is like, I'm not even going to be crying over this. I really have more important things to do. I got more important shit to take care of. I know what I want for my life. And if you are on something else, then that's fine. but I'm going to remain on my throne. What I like about your energy, collective, is it doesn't seem like you, it's like someone said something and instead of getting all pissed off and stuff, you just fixed your crown and sat up more in your throne and said, okay, this is not gonna, you're not for me, or this is not gonna go anywhere, or we're not gonna be friends anymore. I feel like you handled something very maturely. Very maturely. And you just healed because you know what you want for your life. You know what kind of relationships you want with people. And someone showed their ass. Yeah. And they just showed you that they're really not even mature enough for you to entertain them. Yeah. Someone may have a tendency to say some real harsh shit. They could lose their temper. Or they like to overshare or gossip about people or lie. Or you told someone something and they went and told somebody else. And it was like, okay, well, now I know I can't trust you. So if I can't trust you, then there's no reason for you to be around. And someone knows this. They know that they crossed the line here. And there's no going back. Spirit, please clarify. Now it's like someone is sick. This person could be like drinking a lot or smoking a lot, and it's all because they want to get back with you, right? Someone is trying to numb the pain. They're trying to numb the pain. They're suffering in silence. Could be someone who's going out and overindulging here. It's all because they want to come out of the cold with you, but it's like they're sick. This is kind of like love sick too. What's Five of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, I told you, someone is not taking this. They're not taking this well. They are in their feelings here. Yeah, they are. And they're not taking care of their body. Someone is overdoing something. Their body is breaking down. It's deteriorating. I don't know. This person, I don't know, maybe you're very healing. Okay, this makes sense. You show up as the Empress, right? As the mother, the nurturer. Okay, so you could have been there to take care of this person, right? You make sure this person eats. You text them, you message them, did you eat today? Or I packed your lunch, or come by for dinner, or something, you know? I'm seeing someone make a smoothie for someone, a to-go smoothie or something like that. But your energy is very healing to someone. And it's like they're having a breakdown without it. What's King of Cups? But someone lacked emotional maturity, emotional availability, emotional stability, emotional intelligence. What's King of Cups in reverse? Yeah, and they wanted to be stubborn. Some of you are dealing with someone who was wrong and strong. They said what they said, and then they thought that they were justified at the time, and now they don't feel like that. This person also feels like you're being stubborn because whatever decision you made, you're at peace. You're at peace. You healed. You're not heartbroken about this. Your energy is like, okay, you're clearly not a good friend, or you're not the right person for me, or I don't want to entertain stuff like this, right? I choose not to entertain stuff like this, and you're holding your ground. What's Death in reverse? And someone feels like you're being stubborn. Yeah. Yeah, they feel like you're being stubborn. You're not being open-minded. This could be someone who may want to talk to you and tell you that they want to explain something. But whoever you were dealing with, they didn't want to change. And someone was very narrow-minded here. They could feel like you're being too rigid, but you're not. You have your boundaries and your standards, and someone crossed them or showed you that they're not up to par. That's all. What's the energies? What's be neutral and Five of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, wow. This person is a mess. Collective, they are a mess. This is someone who's like drinking themselves into a drunken stupor at night just so they can fall asleep. This is someone who's smoking themselves to like It's like, how high can I get? Just because they can't cope. But it's a lot of inner conflict that's going on with them. And it's break the energy. The energy is going to have to manifest some way. So it's breaking down their body. You could bump into this person and they look friggin' 10 years older, right? They look 10 years older than when let's say you broke up with someone last year. You stopped talking to someone last year and you bump into them and they look 10 years older. I just heard someone looks old and decrepit and they're not supposed to look like that. What's King of Cups and bullheaded? Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, oh my God. Wow. So this person is upset because they believe that you're upset with them. This person could have got upset with you because you got upset with them. But it's what they said. They shouldn't have said that, or they shouldn't have did that. It's like, don't you... With the King of Cups in reverse, it's like someone was very insensitive. Yeah. Very insensitive. Or very inconsiderate. Or they showed you that they wouldn't be there to have any, like you wouldn't be able to get any emotional support from them. And you show up as a water sign. Okay, you get water in your chart. So you are not going to get along well with people who are, they don't consider your feelings and say wild shit. You're not going to, it's just not a match. I don't know how else to say it. Someone was very insensitive in how they dealt with you or what they said to you. And then they got upset with you because you said something about it. But you had every right to say something to someone. For some of you, they overshared. So they went and talked some things that you told them, private things that you told them in confidence. And they went and told someone else or some other people and it came back to you. And you're just like, I can't trust you. So like, there's no point in going any further with this. And they think that you're being stubborn. They think that you're only looking at it one way and it's the way you want to see it. But it is. Collective, it is. The way you want to see it is, if I tell you something in confidence, then you should keep your damn mouth shut. Right? Or if I can't get any emotional support from you, then what's the point? If you show up with me as being emotionally unavailable, then why do I have you around? Who do I lean on when I need some support, when I need some help or something, like, come on. You show up as the Empress, as the mother. You're the one who's always taking care of everybody else. So why shouldn't you be able to be with someone who takes care of you sometimes and supports you and nurtures you and pours into you? Why shouldn't you be able to get that back? And it's like, when you wanted this from this person, they couldn't give it to you. So you're like, okay, well, you're not the type of person that I want around. Right? And someone, I can hear your thoughts. You said they talk too fucking much. Right? It's like, I can't even tell you anything without you going friggin' telling the whole world. Like, the fuck? Wow. What's open your mind and death in reverse? Yeah, someone knows that you are not going to change your mind about this. They know this. Someone also knows that they need to change. They need to change. Someone in this collective, you're dealing with someone, they think that you're prissy or you're bougie. Your energy is regal. That's all. Right? You're someone who has standards and boundaries, healthy boundaries for a reason. So you have these boundaries to protect your heart and protect your time and your energy. And someone just feels like you act like you're too nice, but you're not acting. You really are, right? You really are. But remember, the Empress is all the queens in the deck. You've had to go through a lot to get to where you are. Blood, sweat, and tears to build yourself up to who you are now. So The audacity of someone to come around and think that they can lower your standards because it's too high for them. No. Spirit, can I get one on oh wow. What's the devil? What's the devil? Someone knows that they were being closed-minded with you too. This could have been someone who was telling you that you shouldn't be so upset about something. Right? Or you shouldn't be dealing with them the way that you're dealing with them, or responding to them the way you are. But they know that they were wrong. They know that there's major changes that they need to make. And someone is very close-minded here. It's like, why can't the collective think highly of themselves and hold themselves in high esteem? What's wrong with the collective having self-respect and knowing their worth? The Empress knows what they bring to the table, eh? So someone knows that they can't really be on you about that. There's nothing wrong with having high standards. What's the devil? Yeah. What's the Magician? Someone's vibe was off. Yeah. And they know where you guys are. They know it's their fault. And that's the truth. What's Ace of Swords? They know. They're seeing clearly. For a little bit, this person was being... They were being stubborn, right? This is wrong and strong energy. Yeah, it is. This is someone who's like, oh, well, you're taking this too far. You're blowing this out of proportion, but you're not. You're not. What's Ace of Swords? Yeah. I'm telling you, for a brief moment there, collective, for a brief moment, someone thought that you were the problem and you have no right to be behaving the way you're behaving and you're taking it too far and it wasn't such a big deal. They didn't understand. They didn't understand at the time the gravity of the situation. Yeah. They didn't think it was that serious until you just cut them off. Yeah. You just cut them off. You just slowed your roll on them and you just backed up and you denied access. And they're like, wow, they thought you were taking it too far. Right? And you're blowing things out of proportion, but you're not. You slowed your roll. You saw somebody they're not the right one. And now they're seeing this too. Someone sees that the reality that they created with you, or the reality they have with you, they created. And it may have taken them a while to process and absorb this, but they're getting it. Yeah, they are. Someone knows that they manifested no future with you, because if they wanted a future with you, they wouldn't have dealt with you like that. They wouldn't have told your business. Someone wouldn't have some aggressive or combative energy towards you. They would have thought about what they did before they did it. Someone would have considered your feelings. Yeah. Someone knows it's because of their toxic and bad vibes why you're not dealing with them. And they're absolutely sick about this. Spirit, anything else? Anything else? Yeah, I told you, they're being honest with themselves. Someone knows. They're stuck on you, though. Yeah, they are. But they also know that they are no longer an option for you. Yeah. You will not be entertaining this type of behavior. Yes. Someone knows this. They got you gave someone a reality check, collective. Good for you. Yeah. You gave someone a reality check. It's like, no, sir. No, ma'am. This is not okay. This type of behavior... These things are not okay, especially with me. This is not okay. Maybe you can go do that with somebody else, but not with me. What's King of Swords? What's King of Swords? Clear the energies of the previous reading from this deck. Yeah, I'm telling you, someone's being honest with themselves here. And at first, they didn't want to. They thought that you were the one. They were blaming you at first. Oh, you're overreacting. No, you're not. Collective, no, you're not. Now they're realizing that they were on some bullshit with you. Someone was not trying to mirror or match they weren't trying to match your energy. Yeah. Someone wanted to come around and be a whole asshole and thought that you were going to be all loving and kind and caring and supportive to them and let them friggin' overstep your boundaries and disrespect you. And no. What's the Hanged Man? Yeah, no. Yes. This person is stuck on you though. They're stuck on you. They're in limbo. They don't know what to do. They're just drinking and smoking and wearing their body thin here. Like wearing their body down, I mean. Someone could be getting skinnier, right? They could be losing weight because they're not eating. They're doing a lot of drinking and smoking. They're doing a lot of things that they shouldn't be doing. They're not taking care of their body. What's Seven of Cups in reverse? Yeah. Now this person just wants to be with you. This person is very appreciative of you now too. Very appreciative of the type of energy that you bring to the table. They're very appreciative of how you are. Now, before when they're like, oh, you're bougie, you think you're better than everybody, or you think you're nice. They like that you're like this. Yeah, you have standards. You have self-respect. It's sexy. It's attractive. Now they want to pay attention to you. This person just wants to be with you now. Can I get one more? Seven of Cups. Yeah, now this person wants to man up or woman up and come back correct now and give you the type of attention, the quality attention that you deserve from the beginning. Spirit, what is your guidance and advice? What's your guidance and advice? Right, look at this. First, they were being a whole asshole and wanted to spaz on you and be hostile and come with combative energy and not even try to work with you and think that they can talk all crazy to you and do crazy shit and tell your business to people, whatever the situation was. They thought they could come like this. And when you said, no, I don't think so. You can do that with someone else. And you let them go. Okay, you cut them loose. Now they want to come back around in this energy. They want to come in divine masculine now, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine. Now they want to be a gentleman, right? They want to be a lady now. Someone doesn't want to be a whole asshole or a whole bitch because you don't go for stuff like that. Wow. Spirit, can I get some last words of guidance and advice for the collective? Can I get some last words of guidance and advice? Oh. Can I get some last words of guidance and advice? This was the reality check. You really made someone like check themselves. Like if you want to be with someone like the collective, you got to get with the program here. You got to grow up. You got to get it together here. Because that type of energy will not be entertained. And they know it. Yeah. Success. Awakening. Alrighty. I can never say this word. The pearl. Let's say the pearl. So Spirit is saying, even though things didn't go the way you wanted them to go with someone, okay? Because you wouldn't have been entertaining this person in the first place, collective, if you didn't like them or you weren't attracted to them, right? So that at some point in time, this person was doing it for you, but they quickly showed you that that it was a false start. But Spirit is saying, even though things did not work out the way you wanted, you still have success here, right? And the success is that you are awakening. And I feel like this awakening has to do with you healing and recognizing how much you healed. Like I said, the Empress is all the queens in the deck. You have to go through everything that all the 4 queens go through to be the Empress, right? So your standards are most likely this high and your boundaries are this healthy and this firm because you know what happens when you don't have them, right? You start entertaining and attracting all the riffraff. So you don't want to do that anymore. Right? So Spirit is saying this is very successful. Right? Be proud of yourself because someone has shown you how much you healed. Mm-hmm. Can I get one on success? Yeah, look at this. How much you've healed, how much you love yourself, and what self-love gets you. Mm-hmm. Self-love keeps all the riffraff away. What's awakening? Yeah, look at this. You're no longer letting people come and stress you out and make you lose sleep because they want to act a fool. No, this is great. This is an energy of, you know what? I ain't worried about you. My life is good over here and I'm not going to let you come and disturb that. What's the pearl, Spirit? What's the pearl? Because I cannot pronounce that. Lagninatinini. Don't laugh at me, collective. Don't laugh at me. Yeah, look, something did not work out with someone. It's like they were pretty on the outside, but when you looked, it's like what is it? Spirit is showing me a really pretty, it's like when you wrap a gift, really pretty wrapping. Someone could have looked really, really good, right? But once you take off the wrapping and you open the box, you see that it's empty, right? Or there's something in it that you don't even want, right? So Spirit is saying you did good here by seeing something for what it is and cutting it out immediately. Yeah, just cutting it off. You didn't waste time here. So this is a good thing because someone was a future faker and they were lazy. Someone was too lazy to change. They were trying to groom you. In a way, this is someone trying to groom you to lower your standards and be okay with bullshit. And you said, no, I think not. Okay. I worked too hard to get, you know what I had to go through to get here to become the woman or the man that I am today? So Spirit is saying you're doing great here. You're not entertaining stuff like this anymore. This cycle is actually over when you would entertain stuff like this and give people 99,000 chances to get right and they don't. No. You saw something, you didn't like it, you called a spade, and you kept it pushing. You healed from this rather quickly because you know what you want for your life. You know what you bring to the table as well, and you know your worth. So there's no point in even being upset about this, right? At least not for too long. Can I get one more, Spirit? It's like something didn't work out. You decided not to choose this person, all right? You still came out the winner here, okay? Because someone showed you, like I said, how much you have healed. And how much you have grown. You are very self-aware. And that's all that matters. All right, collective. This is what I have. Let me know if any of this resonates with you. If not, that's cool another time. With that being said, you have yourself a fantastic morning, noon, or night. And I will catch your beautiful energy on the flip side. Once again, take a look at the description box if you are interested in signing up for the Abundance Activation Bundle and the workshop and getting the reading. The link is in the description box. Bye.